use their hands to count until they understand. Whether you count your toes or points from the start, the close you count by fast, count by fast. Think of all your senses or how high your neighbor's fences, and you count by fast, count by fast. Ha, 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 count by fast, count by fast. Ha, 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 count by fast. Ha, ha. I'm counting by fives. 2 fives make 110. 2 fives make 110, yeah. I'm counting by fives. 2 fives make 110. 2 fives make 110, yeah. Well, you can tell 'cause each five is half of 10. They're easy to count now and again. Using nickels on tallies, you can count the fives academically. Now it's alright, it's okay. You can count another way. If it's hard to understand, you can always use your hand. Whether it's your toes or star points, the glow, you'll count by fives, count by fives. Think of all your senses, how high your neighbor's fences, and you count by fives, count by fives. Ha, 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 count by fives, count by fives. Ha, 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 count by fives. I'm counting by fives. 2 fives make 110. 2 fives make 110, yeah. I'm counting by fives. 2 fives make 110. I'm counting by fives. I'm counting by fives. 2 fives make 110. 2 fives make 110, yeah. I'm counting by fives. 2 fives make 110. I'm counting by fives.
Hello, thanks for joining us. Today we're going to be talking about counting by fives. And, well, shouldn't be surprised to see you, should I?
No, of course I'm gonna come if you're teaching a math lesson and counting.
Yep, it's true. I should be able to predict that if we're going over these math lessons, you're going to want to come and explain to all the kids.
Yes, I love math and I want to explain counting by fives. It's so much fun.
Yes, we know. Alrighty, so do you want to take it away then?
Yes, please. I'll go ahead.
Yeah, not surprised. Alright, go ahead, Alvaro.
So, counting by fives. Well, if you know that 5 is half of 10 and you use your 100 chart, then you can just pick out the number 5 and circle it. And to get there, if you want to check, you can always count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you add 5 to get to both of those numbers, and then you can keep going. And when you keep adding by 5, you'll notice a pattern. You'll see that I go all the way down my 5 column, and I go all the way down my 10 column.
That's a good pattern for them to notice, isn't it, Alvaro?
Because 5 is half of 10, and the 10s go straight down because we group everything in groups of 10. So our 1s and our 10s, all numbers follow the same pattern. So once you know the pattern and you know the names of the numbers, you can easily count by 5s.
You're right. Do you want to demonstrate?
Sure. So if we start, we have 1 1, 2 1s, 3 1s, 4 1s, 5 1s, 6 1s, 7 1s, 8 1s, 9 1s, 10 1s, or 1 10. And then from the 10 side, we have 1 10, 2 10, 3 10, 4 10, 5 10, 6 10, 7 10, 8 10, 9 10, 10 10, or 100. So as long as you know the names of all the numbers and you also know the order, you just have to worry about putting a 5 after the name of the number.
Yeah, except for 15, because with 15 we go 5, 10, 15. We don't go 10, 5. But with the rest of them, we follow that pattern, right? We say the name of the 10, and then we just put 5 after it to say the one that comes after it, right?
Exactly. So for 20, we go 20, and then we just put a 5 after the name 20. So 25, 30, and then afterwards, 35, 40,
45,
50,
50,
55,
60,
65,
70, 75.
and so on. So it follows that pattern. So as long as you know the names of all your numbers and you know the order, then you can easily count
Exactly.
by 5.
Once you know the pattern, once you know the names of all your numbers, and once you understand that 5 is half of 10, you can easily count by 5s.
Exactly. That's what I just said. Yeah, it's easy. Once you know all those other things, of course. You have to learn those first. But it's fun. It's so much fun to count by 5s once you know all your numbers. You can do it
All
forever
right,
and
I'm
ever.
sure they will. Oh, should we do it together then? Maybe go up to 100, counting by 5s?
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Yes, let's count all the way to 100. And 5, 10,
15,
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Oh, so I count all the way to 100 following that simple pattern. I keep going down those numbers. And as long as I know the names of all the numbers, yeah, exactly. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, I just have to add a 5 to those.
Yep, and if you don't know what those numbers are, or you don't know how to say them, you can still write them, right? Because all of our numbers follow a pattern.
Yeah, exactly. That's the hard part, really, is remembering the order.
That's right, because they all go in the same order. Oh, my goodness. Well, is there anything that we've forgotten? I mean, counting by 5s, it really is pretty easy once you are able to break it down and once you know all your numbers. Knowing how to count and knowing what all of these names of all these 10s are might be the more challenging part of counting by 5.
That's true, but we should do a real world example. Like when I count by 5s, I'm usually counting money. So we should show them how to count money.
Oh yeah, that's true, because that is usually when we're counting by 5s, we're counting money, right? We're either counting $5 bills or we might be counting nickels to count up with 5 cents at a time.
Yes, exactly. That's what I just said.
Okay.
So let's count up
Sure, let's use nickels.
with nickels. Oh, so exciting. You guys will see how much it is.
Okay.
5,
5,
10,
10,
15,
15,
20,
20,
25,
25. Are you okay there, Alvaro? 30, 35, 40. Are you sure you want to go to a whole dollar?
It's important for the cuts to see. It's okay, I can fit.
Okay. 45, 50. So we're halfway there.
Yes, because 5 is half of 10.
55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Oh, I just need one more. 100.
So that is a dollar in nickels. See? There it is. That's a dollar in nickels. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Alvaro, for your help showing us what $1 in
No
nickels
problem.
looks
It's
like.
important for them
I've
to
got
know.
25s here.
Yep.
So
20 nickels
yeah.
makes $1.
So that's 100 cents or $1.
Yes, 100 cents is equal to $1. We could do $5 bills, but I don't think we need to.
Yeah, I don't think we need to do that. Okay, well, thank you very much for stopping by. It's a pleasure, as always, to have a dinosaur on our show. I mean, Alvaro is so good at math that he built himself a time machine just to come and share all of his math ideas with us. So, thank you very much,
thank you for having
Alvaro, for time traveling here to join us.
Oh, no problem. It's a pleasure to share all of this stuff with you and to see you all. Thanks.
Yes, and we love having you. Thank you again, and we'll see you next
Thanks
time.
so much for stopping by. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye. Nice seeing you all. Please leave a like below, and please also feel free to subscribe if you would like to see more educational parodies with explanations in the future. Thanks!